You've been eating radioactive snacks your whole life. That's right, bananas contain a tiny amount of radiation. This is due to potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope found in potassium. Bananas are rich in potassium, which is essential for our health. But here's the twist. About 0.01% of the potassium in bananas is potassium-40. Now, don't panic. The radiation from bananas is extremely low. To put it in perspective, you would need to eat around 10,000 bananas in one sitting to experience any harmful effects. That's not just a snack, that's a challenge. Potassium-40 is everywhere, not just in bananas. It's present in many foods, and even in our bodies. Our planet is naturally radioactive, and we are constantly exposed to low levels of radiation from various sources. The radiation from a single banana is so minimal that it poses no risk to health. So the next time you grab a banana, remember, you're enjoying a healthy snack that just happens to be a little radioactive. Embrace the surprise and enjoy every bite. Ever felt like reality lagged for a second? That dizzy sensation when you spin fast is more than just fun. It's a wild ride through your brain. When you whirl around, your inner ear gets confused. The vestibular system, responsible for balance, sends mixed signals to your brain. Suddenly, your body is in one place, but your brain thinks it's somewhere else. This is where the neural delay effect kicks in. As you spin, your brain struggles to catch up with the rapid movements. Information from your eyes, inner ear, and body takes time to process. This delay can create a disorienting feeling. You might feel like the world is spinning slower or faster than it really is. As you stop spinning, your brain continues to process the motion. It can take a moment for your body to recalibrate. That's why you might stumble or feel off balance. The brain is a complex machine, and when it's overwhelmed, the results can be surprising. Understanding this effect reveals just how intricate our perception of reality truly is. Next time you spin, remember the chaos happening inside your head. If you dig straight down, guess where you'll pop out? It's mind-blowing. Starting in New York City, you'd end up in the Indian Ocean. That's right, a deep dive into the sea. Now, let's try digging from Madrid. Surprise, you'd pop out in New Zealand. Imagine surfacing in the land of the long white cloud. What about digging from South Africa? You'd emerge in the Pacific Ocean, far from land. Now, let's dig from Beijing. You'd land in Argentina. That's a long way from the Great Wall. Now, here's a wild one. If you dig straight down from Hawaii, you'll find yourself in Botswana. Who knew? And if you start in the middle of the Sahara Desert, you'll end up in the Pacific Ocean as well. It's fascinating how geography works. Most people think they'd end up somewhere nearby, but the Earth is full of surprises. So next time you think about digging down, remember the incredible places waiting on the other side. What if I told you your favorite color isn't real? Magenta, a color we all know and love, doesn't exist in the light spectrum. Surprising, right? The visible light spectrum is made up of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. But where does magenta fit in? It doesn't. Magenta is unique because it's not a wavelength of light. Instead, it's a color that your brain creates. When light hits our eyes, it triggers receptors that respond to different wavelengths. Our brain interprets these signals and fills in the gaps. When red and blue light mix, our brain perceives magenta, even though it's not present in the spectrum. This is a fascinating trick of perception. Think about it. Every time you see magenta, your brain is doing some heavy lifting. It's blending colors in a way that tricks you into seeing something that isn't there. So, next time you admire a magenta sunset or a vibrant flower, remember that you're witnessing an illusion crafted by your own mind. Isn't that mind-blowing? Color is not just about what we see, but how we perceive it. You grow overnight, just a little. That's right. When you wake up in the morning, you're slightly taller than when you went to bed. This fascinating phenomenon happens because of spinal compression and decompression. During the day, the weight of your body compresses the discs in your spine. These discs act like cushions between the vertebrae, absorbing shock and allowing movement. As you stand, walk, or sit, gravity pushes down on them, causing them to flatten a bit. By the end of the day, you can lose up to an inch in height. But here's the magic. When you lie down to sleep, your spine gets a break. The pressure is released, and the discs rehydrate and expand. This process allows your spine to decompress, restoring that lost height. So when you rise in the morning, you're not just waking up, you're standing a little taller. Isn't it incredible how your body works while you rest? This natural cycle of compression and decompression is a reminder of the amazing design of the human body. Embrace those extra inches each morning. You've never touched anything in your life, and here's why. Atoms are the building blocks of everything around us, but they don't actually touch. When you reach out to grab an object, what really happens is a dance of forces at the atomic level. Atoms consist of a nucleus surrounded by electrons, and these electrons create an electromagnetic field. This field is what causes atoms to repel each other. When two objects come close, their outer electrons create a force that pushes them apart. This electromagnetic repulsion is incredibly strong. It's the reason why your hand stops just before making contact with a table. The sensation of touch is merely a signal from your brain, interpreting the repulsion as contact. Imagine trying to push two magnets together. The resistance you feel is similar to what happens at the atomic level. The truth is, everything around you is just a collection of atoms that never truly meet. So, the next time you think you're touching something, remember, it's all an illusion created by forces that keep atoms apart. Isn't that mind-blowing? Your nose might be smarter than your eyes. Did you know the human brain can recognize over 1 trillion different smells? That's mind-blowing. Each scent triggers memories and emotions like nothing else can. Imagine catching a whiff of fresh cookies, and suddenly you're transported to your grandmother's kitchen. This connection between smell and memory is powerful. The olfactory bulb, responsible for processing scents, is directly linked to the limbic system, the area of the brain that handles emotions. This is why a familiar fragrance can evoke feelings of joy, nostalgia, or even sadness. In fact, studies show that smells can improve memory recall. When you study with a specific scent, that smell can help you remember the information later. It's like a secret code your brain uses to unlock memories. So, the next time you catch a scent that stirs your emotions, think about the incredible power of your nose. It's not just about what you see, it's about what you smell. Embrace the aromas around you. They might hold the key to your past. Ever had a gut feeling? It might be your second brain. The stomach isn't just about digestion, it's a powerhouse of neural activity. Inside, there's a complex network of neurons known as the enteric nervous system. This system contains over 100 million neurons, more than in the spinal cord. It communicates with the brain, forming a vital connection known as the gut-brain axis. This axis isn't just about processing food. It influences emotions and behavior. Ever notice how stress can upset your stomach? That's no coincidence. When anxious, the brain sends signals that can cause physical discomfort in the gut. Conversely, a happy gut can lead to a happier mind. This connection explains why probiotics can boost mood and why gut health is crucial for mental well-being. Research shows that gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters, like serotonin, which play a key role in regulating mood. So, the next time you feel butterflies in your stomach or a sudden urge to eat comfort food, remember, your gut is talking to your brain. It's not just digestion, it's a dialogue that shapes emotions and reactions. Everything you learned about taste zones is wrong. For decades, people believed that different parts of the tongue were responsible for detecting specific tastes. Sweet at the tip, sour on the sides, salty towards the front, and bitter at the back. But guess what? This is a myth. Research shows that all areas of the tongue can sense all 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. That's right. It's not about where you taste something, but how your taste buds work together. Taste buds are scattered across the entire tongue, and even in other areas of the mouth. They send signals to the brain, which interprets the flavor. So, whether you're savoring chocolate or sipping lemon juice, your entire tongue is involved in the experience. Moreover, the idea of taste zones limits our understanding of how we perceive flavor. Aroma, texture, and temperature all play crucial roles in how we enjoy food. So, next time you take a bite, remember, it's not about the zone, it's about the experience. Taste is a complex dance, not a simple map. You're blind, right now, but your brain hides it. Every human has a blind spot in their vision. It's a small area where the optic nerve leaves the eye, and there are no light-sensitive cells. This means no visual information is processed in that spot. Shocking, right? Now, how does the brain deal with this gap? It fills in the missing information using surrounding details. Your brain creates a seamless picture, so you don't even notice the blind spot. It's like a magician performing a trick right in front of you. Want to test it? Hold your arm out in front of you and close your right eye. Focus on a small object, like a pen, in your left hand. Slowly bring the pen closer to your face. At a certain point, the pen will disappear. That's your blind spot at work. This phenomenon shows how our brains adapt and interpret the world. It's a reminder of how complex and fascinating our vision truly is. Even with a gap in our sight, we navigate life effortlessly. Isn't that incredible?